Hello children, welcome back. Hope you all are fine. So today we are going to discuss the second unit from your textbook, that is Wit and Humor. Okay, so let's start the reading A, that is Dear Departed part 1 from second unit.
So children, you can see that the theme for the second unit is wit and humor, right? So what you mean by humor? Humor means what? We say sense of humor. What is the meaning of humor? That means funny. That means the person who is humorous can see the funny side of the things, right? And they can make jokes, right? Now, what is the meaning of wit? Wit means what? The ability to use words in a clever and humorous way. That means what? So the person, we say that a witty person. Witty person means what? The person have the intelligence or have the cleverness to use the words to make the situation joyful or comedy situation. Okay? Or we can say that we can give example of our Telugu teacher. We can call her a witty person. Like you also know, right? How? She can convert any situation into comedy situation. Like serious situation also she converts into what? A joyful situation so that all the people around her will laugh, right? So that is a live example for you. Now, what is the benefit of being witty or humorous? Yes, obviously the people around us will like us, yes or no? So live example I gave you of your Telugu teacher. You always love to be with her, yes or no? And all the teachers and all the persons, right? Because nobody wants to be sad. Always all the persons wants to be what? Joyful, and they want to laugh, yes or no? And if you got a person who makes you laugh for every situation, then you will obviously like the person, yes or no? Now, coming to our topic, so in this unit we have 3 readings. Okay, the first one is the Dear Departed part 1. So today we will discuss about this lesson, that is reading A, the Dear Departed. Okay, so before that let's see what is the first page. So children, you can see here. So look at the picture and answer the questions that follows. Okay, so you can see here one cat and rat is there. Or you can say that Tom and Jerry, right? So always what? Tom wants to catch the Jerry and Jerry runs. That you know. But in this picture you can see that what? The opposite, that means the reverse is going on. That means what? The Tom is what? Afraid of the Jerry. Why? Because the Jerry have a gun. Yes or no? Yes. So this is what? We can say that this is one example of comedy. Why? Because normally Tom is running after the Jerry and Jerry is afraid of the cat or the Tom. But here the Jerry has what? Reversed back. Now, what do you understand from the picture? That's only why, because the case has reversed here, right? Can you recall anything comic associated with the animals? Yes, that we talked about, Tom and Jerry, the cartoon, right? Can you imagine what may be the conversation between the rat and the cat? So you imagine and let me know, okay, what you are thinking about this one. Now the fourth one is, how do people differ in enjoying humor? Young and old, rural and urban, literates and illiterates. So some difference is there how people respond to humor, yes or no? Now, the oral discourse is role play. Based on the scene depicted in the picture, you have to do the role play, okay? So, if possible, you write the dialogues and keep with you, okay? Now, let's read a play in which the characters behave in a humorous way, okay? So, now, let's go to the lesson, Dear Departed 1. Okay, so let's start. So this is what? This is a one act play. That means what? This is a drama. Okay. So let's see what are the characters here and how this is a humorous play, that we will see. Okay. Now in this short play, what are the characters? Let's see. First two characters are two sisters, Mrs. Amelia Slater, Mrs. Elizabeth Jordan. Okay, so while reading the particular lesson, I will be telling Slater, Mrs. Slater and Jordan. Okay, both are sisters. Now, moving to the husbands of these sisters. So, the husband of Amelia is Henry Slater and the husband of Elizabeth is Ben Jordan. Okay, so Elizabeth Jordan and Ben Jordan are couples, and Amelia Slater and Henry Slater Both are husband and wife. Now, Victoria Slater, a girl of 10. Okay, girl of 10 means age of the girl is 10. 10 years. Okay. Now, she is daughter of Amelia Slater. That means the parents of Victoria Slater are Mrs. Amelia Slater and Henry Slater. Okay. Now, Abel Meriwether, father of Amelia and Elizabeth. Okay. Father of these two sisters, Amelia and Elizabeth, is who? Abel Meriwether. So he is what? He is the father of these two sisters. Now, see here in the bracket what it is written. When the curtain rises, Mrs. Slater is seen laying the table. She is a vigorous, plump, red-faced, vulgar woman prepared to do any amount of straight talking to get her own way. So, what is the meaning of vigorous? That means healthy or full of energy. We can say that vigorous means what? Full of energy. Now, moving to the next one. Plump means what? Full of flesh. Red-faced. That means red-faced. This is what? This is a idiom. We can say red-faced means what? Red-faced means anger. Okay, red with anger. Now, vulgar woman. Vulgar woman means what? Who talks nonsense are called as vulgar. So, vulgar woman. Who is she? Mrs. Slater, one of the sister. Now, prepared to do any amount of straight talking to get her own way. That means to make you work or to get her thing, whatever she wants, she will talk anything. Okay, she is in black. The color is what? She is black. Now, she goes to the window, opens it and calls into the street. That means Mrs. Slater is what? Shouting sharply into the street. For calling whom? Her daughter Victoria. She is 10 years old, right? She is calling her daughter sharply. Victoria, Victoria. D-Y-E. What is the meaning of D-I-V? That is do you. Do you hear? So she is shouting into the street from the window to call her 10-year-old daughter Victoria. Okay, and what she is telling here, do you hear? Come in, will you? So she is asking her to come in. Okay, now Victoria comes in. Her daughter comes in. Mrs. Slater, now she is again telling to her, I am amazed at you, Victoria. Now she is telling what? I am amazed. That means this is what amazed means what? Not in a surprise in the positive way. This is somewhat negative way. Okay, I really am. So I am really amazed. Be off now and change here. Be off means what? Now stop. Whatever you are doing, you stop. Be off now and change your dress before your Aunt Elizabeth and your Uncle Ben come. So here she is asking her 10-year-old daughter Victoria to what? Stop whatever she is doing and to change her dress. Okay? Why? Because her uncle and aunt are going to come. Who are they? Aunt Elizabeth and Uncle Ben. They are going to come. So that's why she is telling her daughter to change her dress. Okay. It would never do for them to find you in colors with grandfathers lying dead upstairs. What is the meaning here? That means what? The girl, the 10-year girl is wearing a colorful dress. Okay. So that's why her mother wants her to change the dress. Why? Because her grandfather has died upstairs. That means in that house, in the upstairs room, he has died. And if her uncle and aunt will see in a colorful dress, they will think something, right? So that's why she is telling her daughter to change her dress before her uncle and aunt comes. Now, you can see here, that means what? Her grandfather has died. Okay, who is grandfather? Abel Meriwether, right? Father of Amelia and Elizabeth. He is the grandfather here. Now, what Victoria is saying? What are they coming for? They haven't been here for ages. That means what? The girl is asking her mother that why they are coming. What are they coming for? They haven't been here for ages. Ages means what? For years, right? They have never came here before. That means for so many years they have not came. So now for what they are coming? She's asking. Now Mrs. Slater, her mother, is saying that they are coming to talk over poor grandpa's affair. That means because their grandfather has died, right? So that's why. Your father sent them a telegram as soon as we found he was dead. A noise is heard, okay? So at the same moment, one noise came. Now, what her mother wants to tell to her daughter is that they are coming. Why? Because they want to see her grandfather, because he is dead, right? So that's why. And what, how they came to know? Why? Because Victoria's father has sent them a telegram, okay? Now as soon as they found him dead, they have sent a telegram to them. Now some noise came back. Now Henry Slater, a stooping heavy man with a drooping mustache, enters. He is wearing a black tailcoat, grey trousers, a black tie, and a bowler hat. See, in this particular, whatever it is written inside the bracket, you are seeing here so many adjectives, right? So, heavy man, drooping mustache, right? Tailcoat, grey trousers, bowler hat, black tie. So, these all are what? Your adjectives. Now, so these are the describing words for whom? Mr. Slater, that is Henry Slater, father of Victoria. Okay. Now Henry, what he is saying here? I am wondering if they will come at all. So now he is in doubt whether her sister, her wife's sister, right, Elizabeth Jordan, they will come or not. Now he have a doubt. Now I am wondering if they will come at all. When you and Elizabeth quarreled, she said she would never set foot in your house again. So, as in the previous, in the beginning of this lesson, we have seen that she is vigorous and she is what? She is. You can say that she is bad-tempered, right? She can tell anything to anybody. Who? Victoria's mother, Mrs. Slater. So that's why she had her sister Elizabeth. Okay, so that's why her husband wants to remind Mrs. Slater that you both have quarreled, Elizabeth and that person who Mrs. Slater has quarreled, and she said that she would never set foot in your house again. Now, Mrs. Slater, what she is telling, she will come fast enough after her share of what our father has left. That means what? The both of the sisters are interested in whatever the property or whatever the things their father has left. Right? She is telling that her sister is also like that and she will come fast. Okay? To get whatever her father has left. You know how hard she can be when she likes. Where she gets it from, I can't tell. That means her sister is telling about Elizabeth is that if she likes, she will do anything. So both of the sisters are interested in property of their father. That is proved here, right? So let's see in the next video whether her sister comes or not and what happened we will discuss later.